we're getting together, making it happen. WRBN, Warner Robins. And the beat goes on.
Poop stories galore. Hey.
Stories galore. Kind of went off on a tangent.
It was the story about you coughing. The coffin poop thing.
The wound.
Yeah, the wound. You did you get a wound from it? That's how you started. I mean, did it hurt for a few days?
I was joking about the wound.
Oh, okay.
But
I thought you might have a little bit of a blowout.
felt.
You know. That's never fun.
It's bad.
That's never fun. Hey, welcome to WRBN Podcast. I'm Brad Darnell.
And I'm Daniel.
The Boone.
Danny Boone. Been rocking many moons.
Got your shirt on.
Oh, nice. Boom box.
Boombox.
What was that I was thinking of the other day? It was, I don't know.
What was it?
It was something like that. You remember that group that sang Hanson.
Mbop. Hanson. Mbop is the name of the song.
Something else to say instead of Mbop.
What? Let's hear it.
What was it?
Mbop. Bop. Bop. Mbop. Bop. Bop. Isn't that the way it goes? I don't
remember.
Writing genius right there.
Bop. It was tube top. Look at your mom's boobs flop. Look at that. Something like that.
I know. I like that
It
one.
was something like tube tops. Look at your mom's boobs flop. Look at your mom's boobs flop. Tube top, oh yeah. Oh, 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 tube top. Look at your mom's boobs flop. Look at your mom's boobs flop. Oh, well, yeah. It was something like
I love that, dude.
It was something
Tube
funny.
tops are kind of back a little. They popped in a little bit.
It's
You get with the right crowd, tube top. You'll see a tube top.
it's a
It's a moop. No, it's a yeah.
torso sweatband, if you will.
It really is. I've got nothing against them.
I mean, don't
I'm,
let me catch you in one.
Hey, I can't find the AC/DC one I've been looking for.
That's terrible. I've never seen an AC/DC tube top.
Well, you know, when you've got an AC/DC tube top, you're
course
really
I-
skimming the bottom.
Haven't been to Sturgis.
No, not lately. Have you not been? Have you not?
mean,
I
we've
thought you
been
guys
up
played there.
around there and play, but we haven't played the actual
The-
event
Oh,
down
really?
in the gutter of bikedom.
Well, you got to be like one of those biker bands, don't you, to get down there and play that? Like
I don't know.
Like you know,
yeah.
Black Label Society. He's kind of
Yeah.
biker band, kind of
Molly
Crow
Hatchet.
Mag. The Crow Mags, Molly Hatchet. I don't think they're around.
They're
anymore.
not that.
They're not
what
around
about,
anymore. It seems like you'd listen to Molly Hatchet if you were fucking riding a motorcycle. Yeah. What do you listen to, Molly Hatchet?
Yeah, fog hat, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit. The hell you live? What the hell you think? You know what I'm saying?
Fog hat, motherfucker. Oh, that's great.
Hell yeah. Nothing but bat out of hell.
Leonard Skinner. The fuck you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
All those badass bands. I don't know. You know who I think is a big biker band is that dude who sings Jesse Dupree. What's the name of his band? Down on me. We saw him.
Jackal.
Jackal, that's it.
Yeah.
We saw him.
Jesse James Dupree.
Yeah, man.
We played with them one time.
Ah, man. Did you see him?
Actually, I used to go to this club in Macon back in the day, and every once in a while you see Greg Allman in there.
Fuck, really?
Yeah, he just
he's from Macon.
Sit at the bar and chill. And but of course, you know, there'd be a bunch of car salesmen around him, you know, acting like they were cooler than everybody else. But they came in, Jackal played there, and the next day I had to clean up the club. Me and this dude named Donnie Douglas. And they had
polish off some empties.
No, the
come on.
Chainsaw that he plays on stage.
Yeah.
You know, like
well, you're really going.
He done cut through the roof because the stage thing was low. He done raised that bitch up, was done cut off through the damn roof. And the ceiling tiles, they had to replace them and shit. But
that's cool as fuck.
Yeah, you know,
that's cool. Fucking cool. That's cool, man.
Until you're trying to take down tiles with a hangover because you were at.
Yeah, but Jesse James Dupree doesn't give a shit about that.
No,
he just fucking rocked that shit out. You know what I mean? He's like, fuck y'all.
But, you know, I wasn't big into rock or nothing back then. So.
When you were playing with him, you what about when you were playing with him?
When we play, I mean, I like some rock and roll. When we played Shiner Fest, I think it was out in Cali, and we played with them and the Moonshine Bandits and some other people.
Was that you or him?
Huh?
Was that you or him?
What? The fart?
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't me this time.
He's killing. He
just
killed him.
Joey.
Joe. No, Joe.
Told you it was funny.
No. So you played with him at Shiner Fest. Now, well, when I saw him, he fucking killed it.
Yeah, he goes hard every time I've seen him. I've only seen him like twice, but
yeah, shit. I mean, I was very impressed.
He's definitely a rock star. Like knows how to be.
He knows how to put on a show fucking night after night. That cat.
That person.
He's a big biker. It seemed like to me that when we went to see him, he was a big biker kind of. He does a lot of biker rallies and shit like that. Yeah, so you know. It's not like he does mud bugs.
Can he pop a wheelie?
Can he pop a wheelie on a unicycle?
That's what I want to know. Fuck that. Fuck all that. Can he pop a wheelie? In second, third, and fourth.
I'm gonna make it bark.
Swat, I thought. I don't know what am I doing.
You got a light?
Yeah.
Why
are you trying to?
No, I'm just needing a light. I'm not trying to steal your lighter. I'm not. Oh, so that's how we're gonna be.
I got this
that's
friend.
How we're gonna play this.
Named Sam.
Yeah.
Wheeler.
Sam Wheeler.
One day I said, man, I don't know. I think my arm jumped or something. And I said, man, I hope I'm not getting Parkinson's. And just like that, you know what he said? Like, I said, I hope I'm not getting Parkinson's. He goes, you will.
That's horrible to say to somebody.
Sam. You know, he owns a construction company. He's my homie, though. But me and him just mess with each other. But he owns a construction company.
Damn, that's.
I mean, yeah, he's just funny like that.
I got a friend like that, and we go at each other pretty hard. You know what I mean? I know somebody like that. It's pretty bad. Tara was like, "Oh my God, would you stop? I can't believe you just said that to him." And I'm like, it's cool. It's cool. I love going to his mom's house. Wheeler Construction. Hey. Gee.
Wow.
I know, man.
That's like Grizzly Adams.
Yeah. Get you in the boo-boo.
This shit got some pine bark in it, I think.
Pine bark.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, Danny. Where are we at in this story? Last week, because we can wrap up. That's where we're all about. Let's see. We had an unreleased track of the week last week. Something's going on by Kiera or whatever. Frida. God, what a sounds like somebody's aunt. Hey, yeah, it's my Aunt Frida. She's got. Can you check that? She's got a camera and she'll do some pictures for you.
Yeah, Frida's
Anyway, I wanted to know what happened.
frumpy name.
It is kind of frumpy.
You know what I
Frumpy
mean?
Frida. I don't know if I would choose that for a stage name. You know what I mean? Hey, it's Aunt Frida. Hey, can you drop maybe the aunt part and we can just go with Frida?
I see a large hippie woman.
It smells of patchouli and armpit sweat.
Still loves the Stones like it was.
Yeah, like they just came out.
69.
Yeah.
And has a very dark trailer with a whole lot of
like dark on the inside.
cats and dream catchers. Couple of oil paintings. You know what I mean?
Dream catchers and oil paintings. And couple of, did you say just a couple of cats? Just a couple.
4.
Oh, that's more than a couple.
Oh no.
A couple is 2.
That's 2
Let me. No, you didn't say.
That's a couple of couples.
You didn't say couples of cats.
I said
you said a couple of cats.
Couple of cats.
Okay, so let's get that straight.
At least
couple of cats is 2. A couples of cats is probably it could be 2 sets of 2, right? Anyway,
or it could be an odd number because there are couples there, but there's going to be one left out. You can't outdo me, man.
Can you necessarily? It doesn't matter. Does it matter if you want to have odd number of cats? A lot of people are out there listening. They're like, I got 3 cats. What's wrong with that? Fuck Danny.
We got 4 cats and a dog.
4 cats and a
and
dog.
I said no
to all of them,
to every cat we got,
except for Nellie.
And I just like Nellie because the cats didn't like her.
Nellie's a boy.
But now, Nellie's a
boy.
Oh, I mean, not Nellie, Chloe. I like Chloe because cat. But then I like Chloe. I like Chloe a lot, though. Anyway, so
speaking, he's down there still chewing on his.
Except for her shitty ass.
Chloe and her shitty ass. So tell us. Let's get back into the what's going on in the time period that we're at in rehab land in 2001 probably, right? Probably 2001.
Where were we? We were after
you went out to LA.
Oh, we went out to LA after the
you weren't digging it.
I really didn't think we needed to go.
Oh, because you were like, this shit is fucking dope.
Fire.
What we got is fire. And you're
But
right.
I went,
you're right.
Huh?
Why?
Because
why did
the label set us up with a producer that probably was well versed in the sound that they thought we should have, or kind of steered us in a poppier, more going with the times direction. You know what I mean? There's a science to it, but it's really
get that lighter.
It's a lot of different. Oh, here you go. A lot of different. It's just the same shit. They just. I don't know. Whatever. But I felt like we was finna be, you know, kind of typecast on some Sugar Ray type, which I don't have.
Sugar Ray's got a lot of money.
What bothers me about groups, about things,
I love that song he's got.
is that, yeah, I mean, they're good. But what I'm saying is people do something,
that's not it.
and that don't mean everybody else has to do it, too. But that's exactly how shit goes. It ain't really like that no more, as far as, I mean, there's pockets of copycatism all over the place. You know what I mean?
Copycatism.
Yeah.
Hey, I think there's always going to be
And
that.
not to
in
say
music,
copycat is bad. That's the only way you learn anything. You know what I mean? I mean, the ABCs are the ABCs, and
somebody done made up that song
Yeah,
before you
you
did.
know what I mean?
ABC.
but you know. So anyway, I wasn't really feeling it. I didn't have. I was kind of struggling with. I got a record deal. A lot of people don't have a record deal. I don't really want to be here. I don't think we got a blah, 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 blah. And I couldn't really figure out how I was going to approach it, but I wasn't real happy with the direction. And I couldn't really speak up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
You couldn't speak up.
yeah, I just
You felt like
I didn't
just
know
gotta go
enough
with this.
about business and this and that, and I was
Yeah.
and then I just, you know, was kind of petrified of even getting into that type of shit. 'Cause I'm not the smartest dude. And
No.
then I was like, well, we're going home soon. We got a couple songs done. We're going home soon, and it was going to be Christmas. And my daughter was 4 at the time.
Okay, so let's not forget you've got a whole personal life going on at the same time, right?
Right,
You're
right,
married,
right,
you've got
right,
a
right.
fucking child, right?
And it's going to be Christmas, and they want us to stay through Christmas. And I was like, nah, ain't going to do that. I said, I can't.
That'd be hard to do.
I can't do that.
Come on.
And, you know, I probably could have. My wife probably would have been cool with it.
Really?
But on my side of the family,
Yeah.
they wouldn't have. And I wasn't cool with it. And so I just went home, and when I got there, it was getting time to go back, and I just called and was like, hey man, y'all, all you got to do is, because we weren't huge, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or anything like that. So my whole thing was like, you know, they can get anybody to sing my parts. Like, just get another singer and keep the name Rehab. And
You were like that?
yeah.
Really?
Keep the name Rehab.
You're willing to
And-
bow
'cause
out
I
like
wanted
that?
to go work with Mike Hartnett. I like his direction more as far as with the
Okay.
program beats and shit.
Okay. So at this, let me interject. So at this, you wanted to go work with Mike because you worked with him on this record, and you were like, I kind of like this right here.
Well, I worked with Mike on
Southern Discomfort also.
Southern Discovered and Because We Can.
Yeah.
And Graffiti World. But and
Well, I know all those. We're
but,
talking about that time period. We're getting ready to get into graffiti. Let me tell you. So you liked it after you worked with him. This is right after you worked with Mike on a bunch of stuff,
living in Two High Studios at the time.
which is in Atlanta.
Yeah, and it's really a rehearsal studio, but he was living in there. And he had all his equipment. He had his whole life in there, really. And
That is his life.
yeah, it was
Recording.
a square room about this size. And that was it. And it was full of equipment and couch and, you know, but we'd go in there. I was like, man, I can go to Mike's and I won't have to, you know, fly out to LA. I got the sound out. And, you know, and you got all these selfish things. It was a battle in my mind because I was like, am I being selfish? Am I being selfish? And people was like, what does it matter? Or, ultimately, what is, like just all that kind of shit. And then so I just called and said, man, y'all, and I didn't own the name Rehab. So I just came home, got Mike, started making music. And then later on, as I tried to start the group, I tried to start another group called Warner Robins, which was Mike, Hano, Foz, Jones, Hood, Crisis. Well, Crisis wasn't there yet, but I was going to try to start a band called Warner Robins. And
you were thinking this in your head when you were out there.
No.
Okay.
No, I had already left by then.
Okay. I was just wondering. I was
sitting in.
You just knew you wanted to work with Mike.
Yeah. And we had Hano and Paz and all them, and we started rehearsing. And Shannon Houchins was managing.
Okay.
And
really? You started rehearsing, Shannon House. Where were you rehearsing? In Warner Robins?
No, we was rehearsing in Duluth.
Okay. Duluth.
I think. Yeah, Duluth, something like that. And
that's wild.
But
what were you guys rehearsing? So what?
We were rehearsing all the songs that we were.
Joe. Joey, it's okay.
You know what it is.
It's okay.
Somebody at the door?
He was tapping.
I was tapping my
Danny
foot.
was tapping his foot.
Oh, my
Joey's
bad.
real sensitive. Joey's gonna get after that. Yeah, see.
I can't help.
I know you're feeling it. Tate, just look into this, dude.
Shit, dude.
What? Just looking at that. It's fun.
Got a
man.
bad eye, too.
Let's look into that. Oh, wow, man. So Joey, really.
So we was doing all that, practicing and trying to get ready to go do shows.
No, I was saying, what material were you doing? The stuff that you made up?
Probably bump and that stuff. Really.
Okay. So you and Mike wrote this stuff. Well, you had it start out with a couple of songs. Did you, and Mike, sit down and write this stuff yourself?
Yeah, a lot of it, I think.
Or did you do it with the whole band?
We did a lot of shit, dude. We did so much weird shit. Me and Mike used to do some shit, boy. And it snowed one night. We put on the radio and listened to some dude talking to truckers about the weather. And damn, had put that in the back of us. I was like, yes, man, it was fun as fuck.
And, you put that on a track?
We did a song called Look at My Fucking Eye. About.
Yeah.
I can still remember the premise.
Look at my fucking
I just quit writing it about halfway through because I started laughing. I was like, this is ridiculous. And I started feeling weird about where I was taking this. So it was. But it was about a fish talking to his son, fish. And it's a one-eyed fish. And
I see.
And he's saying, man, just gotta be careful with the worms.
One of you know.
So the worms got hooks on them and shit, bro. Chill. I'm trying to tell you. I got thrown the fuck back with a little fish. You know what I mean? And but that's what he was.
That's why he had the one eye
in the song. It did the name, and the hook was like, "Look at my fucking eye," because
This is pretty good. It sounds cool. It sounds like it. Good.
It
sounds like
a good idea.
It sounds like a Mike
idea, but I couldn't. I had went underwater in my mind.
Couldn't get past it.
Oh, dude, I had it where I was swimming through old tires and
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. So you started, you and Mike started writing these songs, and you started rehearsing this stuff with Hano, Foz, and Hood on drums, and Jones. Okay. And you call this project Warner Robbins.
We were going to call it Warner Robbins. And
wow. Thank you.
But I go home, and at the same time, I'm working at Locos.
That's a good question. What are you doing?
Delivering chicken and food at Locos.
So you're trying to
work, it's working, and practicing, and then still going to Atlanta and trying to mingle in the scene and blah 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 blah. And so I get home one day after work. I think I had practice that evening, and Nate Smith called me and said, "Hey man, what's up? Blah blah." And
what were you like? You answered the call?
Yeah, I mean that's my. I mean I got love for Nate.
Yeah, okay.
I mean
Hey, okay. You answered the call, and he said what? Go ahead. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
So, we kicked it, talked, just casual talk, and then he said, "Well, man, look," he said, "I got the trademark to the Rehab name," and he said, "This is always really." He said, "I, kind of been your band, and you can." I was like, "Nah, blah blah blah." And he said $2,500 because I guess that's what he owed on the trademark or whatever for keeping it. He said, "You can have it." And I was like, "Okay." And I wasn't really sure because I didn't want to be in a band called Rehab really for, everything had to do with drugs all the time. You know what I mean? This was kind of going to let me get, that's what people's mind is. You know what I mean? Even though.
You want to be free of that.
Of just the stigma.
The stigma of trapped in a box. Yeah, okay.
And,
or yada, yada,
I
yada.
told my wife what happened. And we were both struggling at the time, financially and all that. And we went down there and gave him $2,500, and so we could use the name. And there it is.
And there it is. So there it is. And then you had and what was everybody? Did you say ask Mike? Hey, do you think I ought to?
Yeah, I went down. Well, I went down and told Jones and Shannon and everybody. When I walked into practice, I said, "Yo, I just got this phone call and blah blah blah." And I can back tell you everybody's reaction. Hood didn't really have that big a reaction. Hano went dope. Dope. And D. Jones goes, dog a kidding dog. I didn't know it was going to be that big a deal.
Popular.
Shannon was like, hell yeah. And, so I was like, everybody seemed to think it was a good idea, but, I get it.
What about you?
I think it was a good idea. It was the right move. I know that there's been a lot of people involved in everything that I've ever done that has helped me, so I can't. And I've made tons of mistakes in life, period. Way worse ones than in the music business. You know what I mean? Just, but Yeah, I mean, shit happens, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shit does happen. So everybody was into it.
Yeah, everybody was into it.
So you guys started
And
off
the
like
gigs. And the money that you could bring as with the name that had already been established around certain areas was a lot better than had we not. You know what I mean? You know, you're going to Valdosta playing a show as a band called Warner Robins. That ain't, you know what I mean?
that. Yeah.
So, when you think about it, I was starting all the way over, and it was really kind of a boon, if you will, to be able to have it. You know what I mean? It really helped.
Yeah, I would say so. What year? What year is this? Ish. Got to be 2003.
3.
So a year later.
2003, somewhere around that. Because we let Lawrenceville. We was near Lawrenceville where Larry Flint got shot. We right by that courthouse near there. We were practicing.
I'm glad you remembered that little tidbit. That's
Well,
pretty cool.
and Burt Reynolds used to live
Now that what? Burt Reynolds?
in Tequila.
Just shitting.
They had his house still out there. I guess that's where he lived when they shot Smokey and the Bandit.
What?
Apparently, because you think about all the Georgia State Trooper cars they had in that movie.
Yeah.
All of those are GSP, son. And all of them got wrecked. I'm just kidding, guys.
What? All of them got what?
I got a nephew that's a GSP.
GSP. Georgia State Police.
Patrol, son.
Patrol. Oh, sorry, man.
Okay.
Georgia State Patrol.
You've got to have, it's a patrol. This is a unit.
It's a unit.
Squad.
We come hard.
Police means clean up your area. This is a virtual army, son.
Oh. I didn't know.
Come through.
I didn't know.
You come for sight with that.
I don't like the police, man. I do. I like the police. I mean, hey, gotta have them. But here's the thing about the cops: when they show up or they're around, probably something is good is not happening. So it's better. I like it better when I'm. You know what I mean? You see it on TV. Yeah. That's just the way it is. So I mean, hey, when they're patrolling, they got to do that. I like to see that. But that's cool.
I'm not a real.
I don't like trouble.
I don't either.
We're here at WRBN. We are behind our local police, so
that's right.
We are. So just want to get that out, but
they're not behind us, thank goodness, right now.
Not when I'm driving. Hopefully,
not. God, it's still such a bad feeling.
Oh my God! Even if you're totally straight, you got nothing on you. You're not even
police. Let's check this out. I just want you to know how uncomfortable that is, bro. If there's any way possible, if the police not going to pull me over, just move over one or something. But, don't follow me or not.
To have a heart attack.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a heart attack right here and now.
Yeah, I'm sitting here.
Right?
Turning down my radio. Damn.
We got it too loud? What's going on?
I look in the
I'm not even on the phone.
Looking in the rearview mirror and then run into the person in front of me.
Am I speeding? Oh,
y'all are a hazard as well.
You immediately kick on your brakes. You do that? I do that for some reason. It's like, why did I kick on my brakes?
I don't like it. But
I don't like it either. But, you got to have it. Got to have it. Got to have them out there.
I call them when I need them.
Yeah, right. Right.
And I appreciate them. A lot of them first responder type dudes, man.
Oh, the first responders are the
Well, a lot of the cops are first responders.
They are. You got the cops. You got the
First people
firemen. Yeah, the firemen, and then you have the ambulance. So all the paramedics, all the first
You know how
responders
many
are
people-
bad fucking ass.
People are getting shot in Warner Robins left and right. Like, there was this kid the other night got shot 4 times.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's just like it's getting crazier. But that kid I think made it, and it's probably because somebody got there on time. Can you imagine if you lived in New York and you lived on the 28th floor and you fell and hit your head and you had to call an ambulance and the traffic, people up there, it'd be fucked up. You'd be you'd be done bled out by the time somebody got there.
Yeah. I'm glad we're talking about this.
What were we talking about?
I don't know why we got led on this road.
Sorry.
We started out with
The long and winding road. Bump, bump. Oh, go.
What's the next part? Dun, dun, dun. I don't know the word.
Da, 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 da. I don't know.
Where we were, we are gonna roll out on that. I totally forgot to bring it with me. We were just wrapping up. You were talking about the band and getting the name Rehab back, and everybody. Now you were Rehab.
Yeah, again.
But
again.
it's different. This is different.
Yeah, it's just different. But I really like working with them guys. I like working with the guys I work with now. I haven't ever had people I didn't
Like to work with?
I don't think. I just haven't. And, some people around different times have done things that I didn't like, but I ain't never really fucked with nobody. I don't like them. I don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I'm the same way.
That's just what it is. I don't.
Well, I mean, it's a vibe. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You don't like somebody, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way I feel.
I mean,
about it.
somebody might be watching me and be like,
I don't like him either.
Feel like I feel sometimes. Sometimes I just look at people and be like, golly, that guy has the most punchable face I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? I just want to clock him right in the teeth.
Right in the fucking kisser.
I don't like his face. Got a smart ass face.
All right. I need smart ass face.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
Sometimes and you don't do that, of course.
Yeah, you don't. Hey, please like and subscribe on whatever platform you're listening to the podcast on. We do appreciate you listening. You can also download the show. It really helps our numbers.
What? I'm just thinking.
Oh, okay.
That really, because there's been times
That really pissed me off.
where I've, and I don't even know whose face I'm pissed at. I just know I've seen a lot of them.
I've seen a lot of them.
And I'm getting old, and I'm turning into that old dude
It's out in the front yard going, slow down.
No, none of that. None of that.
That's me.
I'm leaving weddings and shit with my wife going, I don't like that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I totally understand.
That bitch used to fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, her sister just won't shut up. Well,
yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, damn. You went nice. That was pretty good.
Problem is, weddings, yeah, I know.
Weddings are getting crazy, too.
I
You
know.
go to them and you're, what? Danny Boone from the Rehab. This goes out to Darla Marie, who has a birthday on September the 3, and we appreciate you coming out to all the shows and be a part of the damn situation. Happy birthday to you, and thank you for supporting the podcast, too. We're raw with it, doing it big. You know what it is. Danny Boone, Manny Moon's doing it. Happy birthday.
Bring us out of here.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's okay. Hate to cut you off, but
Follow us on all the socials. Come watch all of the podcast videos on our Patreon. Check you next time. Interests, challenges, circumstances.
so what was that? I got that.
I think that was a yak.
Yeah.